Welcome back to Chaos Corner, here at the lounge, live to tape. It's me, it's the GOC, and I tell it like it is, bringing you the good, the bad, and the ugly of AEW Dynamite. Interesting to see what's happening here live to tape from the lounge. Right now, in the ring, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta, along with Moxley lurking around at ringside, representing the Blackpool Combat Club, the BCC, the place to be. And if anyone would know that, my 25 years behind the walls, the first 5 years were in the BCC, if you know what I mean, and did a lot of side work there too. But that's another story for another time. Taking on, as you well know here, and again, this is the third technical match of the night here on Dynamite. They're taking on JAS members and Ring of Honor pure champion Daniel Garcia and former current MMA star Jake Hager with that purple Kangol. I was wearing a Kangol earlier. You guys know that, right? Big body slam by Yuta on Garcia. Both are in the ring right now, and these guys have a long history on the indie circuits. As does Castagnoli. Jake Hager, the only one not really. The Oklahoma boy, JR's boy. So the purpose is... I'm not sure where they're going with this. Again, with Mox outside. Well, no Danielson tonight. We know Regal is gone. So thanks for being here live to tape. Sammy Guevara is also outside the ring. I'm just noticing that now here because the match obviously has already started. So that's where they're going here with the JAS. Sports entertainment versus pro wrestling. It's interesting to see what they've done here tonight for Dynamite. Trying to adjust the ratings here. We're just about at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so this is going to roll over into the second hour. You know, we started off with the first match, the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal, Ricky Starks, which led right into MJF speaking out, which led into this next match of Samoa Joe and Darby Allin, and now Hager and Garcia against Claudio and Yuta. So that's where we're trending. Interesting stats right there. And where they're going, because what we have left here tonight, besides the big main event of FTR and the Acclaimed for the AEW Tag Team titles, and again, I'm going to give you some stats during that bout when I go, whether it be on Twitter or on YouTube here, and again, follow me on all social media platforms, how they haven't wrestled in a lot of tag team matches recently in months together, and they certainly haven't gone for the title in 2022. And Yuta kicking ass right now on Garcia and Jake Hager, very technically sound. Cross-side. Again, suicide dive out into Hager and Daniel Garcia. The suicide dive is used in every match. It loses it right there. Where's the emotional investment, the storytelling? I get it. And it's still to come tonight. We're going to hear from Jamie Hayter, the ladies champion. We're going to have the baddies and Jade Cargill against Madison Rayne, Sky Blue, and Kiera Hogan. Plus, as I said, the main event. And now Hager taking over. Going to pin Yuta. Big splash out of the corner by Hager. Only a 2 count. And again, I'm not sure who the bald, skeleton-looking referee is. Moxley's lurking about. Guevara. Again, this tag team match, JAS, BCC. Where does it go towards tag team contention or just their factions feuding? That's why I'm running over what we have left here. What's going to be going on to the last quarter hour and last half hour of the show here, AEW Dynamite. Live to tape. You know I'm into everything. Analytics, research, to live pay-per-views, retro reviews, and I don't just cover AEW. I'm back home in the WWE with the GOC. Of course, NWA, MLW, Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan. I cover it all. And, of course, my home at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. I don't care what kind of wrestling it is. If it's wrestling, sports entertainment, pro wrestling, regular wrestling, I cover it. Even sumo. And again, Daniel Garcia taking over on Yuta here. A long history, if you can find on YouTube. The crowd has been pretty hot, I think. We'll see what happens, because from here I go to moderate at Off the Script with JD from New York and his co-host Jesse. And then, of course, the OG, Don Tony. I'll be over on both of those live after this, because I'm live to tape here, going to Twitter, going to YouTube. You guys know that. And again, we're at 9:02 Eastern Standard Time. Big superplex from the top rope. Garcia and Yuta. Moxley outside encouraging. And I think we're going to picture-in-picture. We are. So this gives me a chance to talk even more and take a sip here of, and no copyrights here on the channel. I've been really pushing out the content. Take a sip of the ginseng green tea. No Red Bull tonight here for the show, even though I have to stay up to moderate. You guys get it. Reality TV. This is what you get here. One man, unique, unedited, unscripted. So I hope you're staying here on the channel. I really do.
You know, it doesn't matter if you choose left or right.
Ah, that's refreshing. Some nice green tea. So fans, that's what's going here. AEW Dynamite, live to tape here on the channel. And we talked about tag team matches and what's coming up. And I'm being a little bit distracted here. You know what's going on. I'm hearing that the Ocho, the Ring of Honor champion, is the one, along with the EVPs, maybe even more so now, that's in the ear of Tony Khan. What do you guys think? Leave a comment, you know, send me an email, you know, put something in the DMs here, because do you think Jericho has that much push and play? I say yeah. TK's listening to him, and again, if you listen to my comments that were earlier in the opening monologue, you know, Tony Khan, listen, give him a lot of credit. He's going through a lot, especially with his, you know, personal life with his mother and stuff. But I'm here to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. When you learn, you know, from fantasy wrestling and the but that's how you learn how to book. And that's another story for another time. We're still here in the picture-in-picture. They're outside of the ring. Jake Hager has taken over for the JAS. Thanks for being here, fans, because, again, this is some of the stuff where I can understand where some of the podcasters talk about. It's been a solid show thus far. The first hour was action-packed. You got everybody from MJF to Starks to Samoa Joe to Darby Allin to the JAS and the BCC. Yes, no Danielson tonight, okay? And you even got Mox. I don't know if he's coming out later for a promo in ring. Let's see what happens here. We are at 9:05 Eastern Standard Time. And again, the baddies and the trios match, I'll be covering that on Twitter solely with, you know, captions and still photos and stuff like that. I'm not sure I'll be doing video on that. Though, again, I'm a Jade Mark, although she's a great athlete. She's not great in the ring yet because of Shaquille O'Neal, baby. How could you not like Shaq? How? Somebody tell me. So that's the only reason why. Madison Rayne is coming over, and I'm not sure what she's doing in the locker room, but you hear the atmosphere is crazy on both sides. She's there for a purpose, not a job out, I guess. Sky Blue, Kiera Hogan, they don't know what to do in the women's division over there. I hope they're not trending, you know, and then Red Velvet's on the other side, and the other lady there that's one of the baddies. Hope they're not going for a trios match. We're back here as I'm rambling here. At the, they're in Austin, Texas, of all places. I have a friend in Austin, Texas. I believe he's still there. My good friend. He's an unbelievable chef, one creative guy, Noel DiMaggio. Big Noel, great man, good people. My brother from another mother, and again, very talented with his culinary and linguistic skills, if you know what I mean. So if you're watching, Noel, yeah, this isn't GoPro, but you know that we're still brothers, right? A lot of good times at PAPW, hanging out at the casino. My brother from Austin, Texas. Yeah, baby. Let's saddle up and mosey on down to the K-Row. And here's Claudio Castagnoli in with Jake Hager, those beautiful European uppercuts. Noel, I believe you were even my broadcast partner at one point. Very good at it, too, as a matter of fact. You were very good at it. Oh, again in the corner, those huge European uppercuts. Castagnoli's in great shape, as is Hager. Hager's is doing his best to try to sell it. Not the best in the ring, but a hell of an athlete. Football, UFC, pro wrestling, I mean, legit. Right, Claudio, as Taz just said, getting rocked by, again, stiff. I love it. You got to make it believable. Can we, again, kayfabe is dead. I get it. Oh, and why would you go for a Hurricane Rana, a Frankensteiner from the top rope, Castagnoli, and he hit it on Hager, and that was just a terrible bump. Two big guys, what the fuck are you doing here? This is the problem with AEW and some of the booking and what the talent themselves responsible for, too. What are you doing? Ah. And now the big guy, Castagnoli, was getting ready to give the old twirl and spin around on Jake Hager, but Garcia broke it up. And now Unit to the top rope. Garcia flips, Castagnoli flips over Garcia. Big splash off the top from Yuta on top of Garcia. All 4 men in the ring. There's no rules. There's no sense. It's the skeleton referee. No disrespect. No offense. It's a work, man. AEW Dynamite, live to tape watch along here on Chaos Corner, the YouTube channel. Claudio, nice little roll through, and he's got Jake Hager. He's got the big guy who's, what, about 6'5", 6'6", almost 300 pounds, 270 pounds, and twirling, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Boom, and he drops him like yesterday's news. That's Sammy Guevara just doing the same things that I'm doing right now. You see the connection here, right? Oh, beautiful lariat by Claudio on Jake Hager. Almost a 3 count. Oh, the ref almost fit. The refs aren't doing their job. Moxley outside, twirling his gum around. It's been a solid bout. Great athletes. How could it not be at least entertaining if you're a fan, if you're true, if you're legit? Claudio, somersault over. And then Claudio was going for a springboard off the rope, and then Guevara's involved. And now Moxley gets Guevara a beautiful forearm shiver to the jib. And now Jake Hager catches Claudio out of midair at a beautiful reverse slam. And Hager looks like he's going into the ankle lock, the leg lock, a la Kurt Angle, the Olympic hero. And Hager's got Claudio in the ankle lock. Unbelievable, bearing down the pressure. If you've ever been in one of those, unbelievable. There's no way Castagnoli taps out on this, right? We're over 11 minutes here. And again, the referee doesn't matter. And now Garcia looks like he's getting a... Oh, and he's got the sharpshooter on Wheeler Yuta, both in the ring right now. Hager's got Castagnoli, Garcia's got Yuta. And why is Garcia flexing? If I'm the manager, what are you doing, referee? What the fuck is going on here? And now they all broke up, and everybody gets out. Nobody's selling. Beautiful European uppercut by Castagnoli. And then that pins Jake Hager. 1, 2, 3. The BCC is the place to be. They just went over on the JAS. What a cluster at the end. But an entertaining bout. Yuta and Castagnoli. With an assist from Moxley on Guevara. The BCC, we'll see what happens. These guys are all tremendous athletes. We're at 9:09. Oh, wait, let me see. Yeah, 9:07 Eastern Standard Time going into the second hour. Again, I told you what we have left. Now they're all in the ring. Moxley, Castagnoli, Yuta, no Danielson, and obviously no Regal. And Shivani's in there, and he's going to interview what's left of the BCC. Do we stay here for this after they just beat Hager and Garcia, the JAS, and the Spanish God? No me joda maricón, muévete el culo, right? Bendejo, you get it, right? Shivani in the ring. Don't go anywhere. We're coming back. We still have plenty of more matches. Again, a little after 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here at Chaos Corner. And again, wait, Shivani's backstage flashing back to with Lord William Steven Regal. Maybe we will hang around. Talking about Full Gear, I have Regal's book down in the bunker. An unbelievable read. Walk a Golden Mile. It really is. You know I do the book reviews here too. And again, you guys know what's going on if you're on top of the IWC and you follow me here with Regal and going back to the WWE and Triple H and Regal's son in NXT and what EC3 said about it all being bullshit. It's because it was lack of maturity and nobody listened to advice and the backstage atmosphere. I've been talking about this through these last several clips here and podcasts here and reality show here at Chaos Corner. So they're having them explain it to Schiavone. Talking about different things from Moxley to MJF, and he's world champion. He's going to be chasing it, right? I realized several months ago that the three. Now they're watching this, right? Because right now, if you guys are watching live to tape, again, we're coming up almost 15 minutes, so they're explaining everything that I've been talking about here. In the ring is Moxley and Yuta and Castagnoli with Schiavone. And now they're showing a video on the Chaos-tron, we'll call it, with Lord William Steven Regal, as I call him, and Schiavone backstage. They got to try to explain the storyline. Although the conference today, It's already out there on social media. This is no secret. That's why with the media, there's no secrets. There's no kayfabe. There's none of it. There's no old school, no tradition. They're on split screens here now. I get it. And Regal's speaking his piece, his wisdom and knowledge and what he's been through. And that's the certain right guy to do it, especially what he did in NXT Black and Gold. But where do we go from here? Where do we go from here now that all of the children are growing up? Remember that song? They're back ringside now here with Mox, Castagnoli. Again, they're playing through the storyline. You're playing out. You guys know what's going on. Come on back here to Chaos Corner. I got to put this up on social media. Shivani's still in the ring with these guys. The BCC, the place to be. Kind of like here in Chaos Corner. Mox has got the microphone. I got to go.